कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। The joys and sorrow of our life depends on not the situation, but what you have in mind about the situation. Situation is not in your hand, but the mentality about the situation. What I conceive in my mind about the situation, what is my understanding about the situation, what is my final and clear understanding born out of scriptural studies. Number 2, Satsang or Guru's words. Number 3, my experiences. Number 4, by logic. The understanding, 4 things I said. What was the first is scriptural eyes, Shrutam you heard. Then scriptural, if you understand independently, you get misleaded. So that scripture heard by a master for a long time, preferably. And third was my own experiences and logic. This understanding about a situation is the factor which is mentioned as smriti in 27th verse there, which we saw 3 kinds of there day before yesterday in Vyavahar, about the Almighty Ishwar and about the my Ishwar, not mighty Ishwar. From mighty he has become my. From mighty he has become my Ishwar. But the understanding about the situation, very clear cut, that is very rare to find. How do I know understanding is right? When I understand something very rightly, what I have experienced and heard, is that situation doesn't remain in your mind, howsoever bad it may be, after you understand it rightly. The right and understanding is a solvent in which the difficult thought of the situation gets melted faster. Wrong understanding, what it does, it gives a pain-giving thought from the situation, and that thought does not leave you. This is the definition of wrong understanding and right understanding. Situation has no power. What is my understanding about that? That is what will give you the final say in your mind. And therefore in Chandogya it is said, Ahar Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhi. Sattva Shuddhau Dhruva Smriti. Next line, Dhruva Smriti Sarva Granthi Nam Vipramoksha. I am not going the third line. But if mind is not pure and clearer, please note, this understanding is a very difficult thing, because it is not an intellectual thing. I told one day, I think Manobal and Buddhibal I was telling. Because this understanding will be washed away by the waves of Kam, Krodh, Rag, Dvesh, because they are like storms. So they are not very firm understanding. They are not one powerful understanding which have they are not operative understanding. They are non-operative understanding. I have knowledge, but I cannot operate it. It is non-operative understanding. Then you become philosopher. Then delayed knowledge is philosophy. Then you start talking about something. That knowledge which should come at time and should operate is not there. This should not happen. So Bhagavan Ram, even when he was being scolded by Parashuramji without any valid cause, he had an understanding that he is much elder than me. He is much senior than me, and I am a very small child in front of him. His achievements are very big. I am hardly in 20s. He is Brahman, I am Kshatriya. And therefore I should remain humbler in front of him only. This understanding did not leave him. This non-departing understanding, non-moving understanding, right understanding. 4 things I said about that. In spite of the provoking and difficult situation, is called the purity of your mind. विप्र बंस के असी प्रभुताई अभय होई जो तुम्हें डराई. He says, listen, you are afraid of me. Parashuram said. He didn't say not fearful of you. He said, it is the glory of saints like you that those who have fear from you, they are fearless from everybody. विप्र बंस के असी प्रभुताई अभय होई जो तुम्हें डराई. This is what I am trying to say by the smriti. We have lot of files there, like a computer has lot of files inside. You are not a simple person. There is a lot of data fed there. And it is required at every moment. And if the data are some virus has come, so it will be corrupt. It will give you another data. You ask something else, it will give you something. So, right understanding, operative. Now I am concluding this. Not concluding the topic of smriti. Concluding this sentence, I mean. Oh, when will you conclude? That I also don't know. So, the right understanding, which is blessed by the scriptures, trained by the teacher or a saint, proven by our logic, and applied by our experiences, so that any situation, any person's good and bad actions, don't find a place for a long time. It appears very small in front of God. This is called smriti. Such a long sentence, my smriti has gone. I told you it is a long sentence. You can divide it into few sentences. You got an understanding, and it is difficult to remain in that understanding. Understanding should not be sleeping understanding. It should be vibrant and awake understanding, so that I am not influenced by the thought which outer person gives and outer situation gives. World keeps on giving a thought. World is not a place where you will have no thought. World gives the thought that you are, Oh, it's okay, it's okay. World is not a place where you are not having any thought. Is it okay? Something little it is higher, I think. World gives you a thought that you are good for nothing. You are good only for nothing. Sometimes world gives you a thought you are very intelligent. World is a typical place. Situation doesn't come. Prarabdha means some thought comes. World gives you a thought that you are very loved one. World gives you a thought that I'll insult you. World very silently also and by speaking also. World gives you a thought you are valuable. World gives you a thought that you are having no value. World is constantly trying to give you a certain thought. Situation is not quietly sitting chup-chap. It's not like that. Outer situation is creating a design in your mind. And you have to be aware why he thinks I am a foolish person. Okay. He thinks I am a very intelligent person. Oh, the world, that is the department of Prarabdha. After that, what is the meaning of that thought which the world has given to you? How you place it inside you? Where you place this thought? That is not in the area of Prarabdha. World has given you a thought you are very big. I took it to my heart. Tomorrow another person said you are not big. I wanted to say you are, big in doing bad works. So I did not say that. So you don't know what world will give you, which thought the world will give you. That is what makes the situation little difficult. Is it okay now? Better? Not better? Okay. World, you are not aware what thought world will give you today. You are not aware. And when you say, I cannot handle this person, sometimes you say, I cannot handle this person anymore, or you say, I cannot handle this person. What do you mean by that? You mean by that, the thought that person creates, he creates some complex thoughts, which is a thought of pain or thought of frustration, thought of irritation, thought of anger, thought of sadness. He has mastery in creating that. Okay. He created the thought, or she created the thought by only he, she. That I have no understanding which can see that thought as small and finish the matter. My understanding is powerless in front of that thought that person has created. This is called weak mind, a weak understanding. He created an understanding. Or he created an understanding of goodness by you are very good. I'm not able to get over it, you say also. I'm very swollen up today. I'm so happy. I got so much of praise. Today is a very good day. But you have another work in hand. That understanding which is non-dissolving understanding of the situational thought. And supposing you have wrong understanding, most of the time, let us come to that point. Wrong understanding will aggravate that thought only. Forget about dissolving it. If somebody had given me this much of pain, this wrong understanding will magnify it and trouble you inside. And we'll come to it. So smriti is a very typical thing. We don't take it seriously. You remember that. No, this is not the way. Ramji said, no, this is not the way. I should not behave like Suni mrudu bachan good raghubar ke. When he heard the Parshuramji, Ugre patal parasudharmati ke, he said, Are, that beauty of a person is that he is above what? Above what? Above the chair or table. No, not above the chair. He is not above the chair. The beauty of a person is that his understanding, which Guru has ajnana timran dhasya jnanan jan shalakya. Guru lights the lamp inside. Satsang doesn't happen outside, I told so many times. Satsang happens in some corner of your mind, where you have misunderstanding, where you forget something. So then a lamp is lit by the teacher. Outer situation and circumstances don't blow off that lamp. The joy of listening the satsang, the illumination while I am having here, which I hope it is there. It is hope, it is there. So, that illumination should not be extinguished. The breeze should not be that strong. When your, small flame is there, then the breeze can be easily extinguished. But if it is a good flame, and it is well protected by your dispassion, by the glass of your dispassion, then the breeze can't touch it. We don't attend to this area. So easily we allow the understanding to be thrown away. We behave as if we have never heard any such. Or no teacher has taught me anything. When I was studying, I told you, we had one person in our Sandeep used to give milk. Remember that? So he used to give milk half glass. 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So one boy was there. I'm not telling him. You don't know where is he. If he's listening, then I'll be around. So one day he asked this. He was from foreign country. He asked, I said, give more. So he said, no, I won't give. This milkman said. The one who was giving. It was not your choice that you take it like that, like you have here. Because if they take, they'll take the whole thing. So this milk person was giving, he said, no, I won't give. Already we were not happy because the way he was. So this boy came to study Vedanta. He took the glass and the hot milk, he threw on the face of that person who was giving the milk. After that he threw on glass also he threw on the face. Although we were happy somewhere because he traveled many and he 2 days didn't come for satsang. No class. And the teacher calls, he said, tell me how many Upanishads have you heard? How many classes you have done? He calculated, he said, 2,000 hours I have studied. How many notes you have made? He said, I have made this much notes. His response, who has not even heard one satsang, that therefore he is milkman, and you are going to become God-man, you are responding in the manner, so much influence, that thought which he gave, what happened to your understanding? Krodha dhoti sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhrama. Arey bhai, we could have dealt in another manner. You complain to somebody, we'll see, or you take lesser milk, take something else, as the case may be. Milk is bit important or peace of mind is important? This light goes off Smriti goes off. This is called impurity. Therefore, of mind. Ahar shuddha, sattva shuddhi. Sat means antakara. If this is not there, you will fail many times. So it is very, very important to get out of Kam Krodh, because this is the one all your understanding will. As if you behave as if you are totally non-understood. Sometimes you think also that I am the same or what. This is how I was thinking earlier also. Am I the same or what? So building understanding is one thing, but retaining that understanding in difficult situations is a very challenging portion. That retention power of my understanding is the smriti. Just now I told Ramji did not forget. When he said, remove the Ram word. I am also Ram, you are also Nam. He said, Ram, Naam, Lagu, Matra, Nam, Hamara, Parasu, Sahit, Bad, Naam, Tumhara. He said, I am only Ram, you are Parasu. In front of whole big people, congregation. He said, what is this? Dev ek gunu dhanush hamare. Only I have only one gun. Gun means quality. Rope. Nav gun param punita tumhare. You have 9 qualities of a Brahman. I am very small in front of you. He couldn't bring out his ego. If somebody keeps on provoking you, you are bad, you did like that, unnecessarily. How ego comes out, no? We are masters, PhD, why don't you? Ego comes out. If somebody constantly shows you are small, and you have done nothing, you are small, what is this? And you wrongly are implicated. Then you feel I am not wrong. All the time, don't say I am wrong. Yesterday I kept quiet. I won't keep quiet today. And in front of everybody, if somebody says, then you become more conscious. Alone if you scold, I can take it. But Ramji's ego, nobody could bring it out. Whole life. Very difficult. Here ego is sitting at the tip of the nose, all the tip of the fingers. It is just sitting to just get out little. If somebody says it is just going to bark. Whosoever that person may be. But smriti of Bhagavan Ram, whether he was praised, whether he was insulted, beauty of person is not how much he knows. Beauty of person is how much his knowledge other enjoy when he is not, when he is behaving, when he is in vyavhar. When he is not speaking, when I am not speaking, when I am not reading, how much you enjoy my knowledge. When you provoke me, then how much I am enjoyable. Let us put it like that. फिर से बोल देते हैं. The beauty of wife is not lying on how good her bangles are, or earrings are, or how good her nose is, or her hairs are. Don't go for a haircut. So he wants to go now. Now, no? See, I made it out. The beauty of wife is not this. Beauty of wife is that when she is provoked, shouted upon, implicated falsely, the animal doesn't come out. She can explain everything. Lovability is when you are troubled and still you are lovable. When I love you, you are lovable. That is not the lovability. When I trouble you, implicate you, situations are harsh upon you, but your lovability is same or more, this is the essence of the goodness of a person. Ramji was more lovable when Parashuramji was shouting on him. Ati beneath mrudu komal bani. You know, somebody praises you, you say, Sahab, aapki dawa hai sahab, aapki dawa hai sahab. The person becomes very lovable when he is in a good situation. Good thoughts are good. But moment he is shot with some bad thoughts, he cannot take it. What did he say? Why? Who said like that? I am not like that. You did like that. Huh? I am going in my room now. But why you are going? I cannot take it anymore. Huh? Animal is out. Although it is mouse only. But it can't harm anybody. But problem is here. कितनी बढ़िया बात है. When Bhagavan Ram, I am telling you, saw Sita ji also. After seeing Sita ji, you know, ये परनारी नहीं हेरी, मोहे मन प्रतीत अति केरी, जे सपनी परनारी नहीं हेरी. He says, I have so much trust in my mind that, you know, I can never see somebody else's wife. He was not lost in that Guruji came and he was not available for Guru also. He became more lovable after he liked Sita ji. Because earlier he was coming and he was offering flowers, but today he offered Sita ji's love also to his Gurudev. So the beauty of a person as his offerability doesn't diminish. His lovability, his offerability, still you feel I should just be with him. This is a smriti of that person. When good situation is there, I'm very happy. No, bad is also there, then also I'm happy. Today is a bad day. Bad day may be outside. Inside there is no bad day. Outside it is God day only, not bad day. It was a bad day today. Bad day outside, inside is all the time God day going on. You cannot snatch my God day. Bad day is outside. Situation is giving bad thoughts today. Very harsh word I heard today. Or some disease came today. It's okay. This is the beautiful portion of, you know, Hanumanji came to Sita ji. Hanumanji said to Sita ji, come and be seated on my back in Valmiki Ramayana, you heard. Tulsi Ramayana says that Hanumanji said that it's not the Agnya. Valmiki Ramayana says, Hanumanji said, come on the back, right now, only today, within few hours, you will see Ramji. Abhi smriti of such a tempting thought was there. Abhi smriti of Sita ji was that she said no, it will create a wrong precedence. And let Ramji come, I will go with grace and glory. Let him fight and let him go after. Then I'll go that. So if you want to know the beauty of a person, please give him pain. If you want to know gold or not, you have to rub it. If you want to know sugar cane is sweet, you have to crush it. Without crushing, it won't give the pain. If you want to know the divinity of the person, see which thought is there when he is in pressure. What is your thought in a pressure? What you ooze out in the pressure? Mango is sweet. You say mango is sweet. Mango is not sweet if you start licking from outside. Mango is sweet because when you crush, then juice comes, sweet juice comes. Then only say sweet. Person is sweet not because I praised you, therefore you are sweet. I beat you and shout on you and accuse you, still your sweetness is there. Then after in pressure your sweetness doesn't go, then you are sweet. Oh, then I am not sweet, sorry. Without pressure only my sweetness is not there. Your original nature, if somebody wants to know your original nature, it is not in your marriage when you are sitting as Varvadhu, on putting on suit, boot, and here there is one, what they put here? Huh? Or some rose is there or something is there. And people are giving present, oh, okay, many happy returns of the day. Hey, don't say like that. Don't say in marriage, many happy returns of the day. Is it blessing or cursing? Many happy returns of the day should be said in birthday only. That means again you should get married. Just say congratulations. Don't say congratulations. My father passed away, congratulations. It happened someday. If you got upset, don't say congratulations everywhere. Then say sorry. Okay? And somebody says, I'm feeling feverish. Just say same, shame, Durban style. But you are what you are under pressure. Ramji was sent to Vanvas. It was a pressure, which he didn't feel. Non-feeling of the pressure in the pressurized situation tells about what understanding. How operative is your right, scriptural, lit, Guru operated, logically proved, experientially justified. What understanding is operative? Ramji's beauty was that in spite of being asked to go in the forest, he never felt it. His sweetness remained. His divinity remained. Sita ji being asked to go to the forest in Valmiki ji's ashram and being asked to go to Agni Pariksha, her samarpan remained. That she was said, no, I cannot accept you. This is what Ramji said. I cannot accept you when you are already spent your time here. Find out somebody else. Arey, what are you talking? What a hurting statement. But her sweetness didn't go away. Her understanding was, he is God. And God has some purpose. He loves me a lot. There is nobody else who can. God is not a fool, erratic, eccentric person like we all. We think God is also like us, moody. Yesterday I was very upset, he is also upset today. Who? God. And when I am upset, I shout unnecessarily. And he is also shouting on. Ramji's mood is not okay. Not like that. Mood belongs to asanized person. God has no asana, he is nirvasan. Tasya kartaram apimam vidhi akartaram. She knew that some value is being showed here. Therefore, this challai drama. So you are, when you are pressurized, and pressure is not the work pressure. Don't think it is a work pressure only. There are many kinds of pressure. It can be pressure of any situation which is asking you to perform something which you cannot do that well. Pressure can be of the health also. Pressure can be some person is there who is asking you to do something too much. Pressure is there somebody is accusing you. Pressure is there somebody, likes you too much and wants you to be all the time with you. There can be 100 kinds of pressure. But you don't feel the pressure. Rather, you're best only there. That means understanding is solid now. I hope this is clear. Therefore, try to maintain that. The two work. One buddhival, understanding. And manobal, protecting the understanding. That mood here which you have, which is good, I hope so. Is good or not? This mood should not be lost. Even if somebody steals away my, what? Steals away my, not shoes, steals away my mobile. Mobile is Ishta Devta nowadays, to me mata chahe. Where my alarm is put 5 times. How will I get up in the morning now? Already I am late. 5 alarms are put. And all are exhausted. Then I say, alarm didn't ring. Then it is written there. For such people, it is written, lazy people, missed alarm. In the mobile, it is written, if you note that. Missed, somebody missed. Missed call, something. Missed alarm, sorry. Missed alarm. So he said, really it is missed. ये beauty है. Nobody can disturb you. All disturbances. What? Wrong understanding is dominating, or I don't have a mind to protect my right understanding. I have not done sufficient homework, but situation is firing only. Situation is firing. And therefore in the Tulsi Ramayana, Birati Charma Santosh Kripana, Vibhishan Gita. Birati Charma Santosh Kripana. Birati's charm is that protects you, that protects the armor is there, charm. So that arrows don't penetrate you. Vairag is protector of your knowledge. If a person does not have vairag, he will be washed off. How much you understand is not a point. How much is operative is a point. How much food you eat is not a point. How much is digested is a point. 4 times you eat, 5 times you eat, that is not a point. How much is body is assimilated. That is very important. How much is your understanding ready? So, Vyavharik Smriti. Second was Almighty, God is Almighty. Third was God is my. And this fourth is that all the time there should be that knowledge should be well known. Dekho, all goodnesses is because of your right knowledge. All goodnesses are because of our right knowledge. Supposing somebody is serving, so he has the remembrance that this person has done a lot, therefore he is serving. Serving is the result. If you don't think that somebody has done, how will you remember? Seva will be from that person who doesn't forget. All problem is forgetfulness only. Sadness is forgetfulness of some important fact. Ravan forgot that Bhagavan Ram is not human being. Ravana forgot that other's wife I cannot take. Par nari lilar gosai, bolo, tajau chaut ke chand ki nahi. He forgot this principle. Bali forgot that Sugriv is in the refuge of Bhagavan Ram. There is no sadness which has some forgetfulness not involved. All values are, you don't forget some aspect. Kekai forgot that Ram alone is the one who should get the throne. Bharat should only serve as a prince, crown prince at the most. She forgot this principle. Mandodari did not forget that Sita ji is Mahalakshmi. Therefore, she is worshipable. Tara did not forget that Ram is not ordinary person. And Sugriv will win now. Your beauty is what you don't forget, right things which you don't forget. Ugliness of a person is some right fact he forgets. He is forgetting that what you are saying, you are forgetting. What are you? You know, there was Swami Gangeshwarananda. He was a son with prajna chakshu, not having eyes. So he came in Sandipni Sadhanalaya all of a sudden without telling anybody in our Bombay ashram in 60s. And all brahmacharis ran, Hare Gangeshwarananda Swami, and Gurudev had gone out. And he was a great saint. So Gurudev came after, clip, clop, his paduka used to like that. So he said, see, he has come, he's a military Swami. So Gurudev came, and Gurudev sat, he was sitting on the top. Gurudev sat at the feet. So everybody said, please sit, we have made an asana. Like we make for Gangeshwarananda Swami. Gurudev's asana was also there. Gurudev said, no. When I was a boy in the street with a pant and shirt, he was already a great Swami. A humble person is the one who doesn't forget what really he is. Ego is not but the forgetfulness of how small you are. Ego is forgetfulness of how small you are. And once you have ego, whole world rushes to prove you are wrong. If you are an egoistic husband, wife will keep on proving. Children will keep on proving. You are wrong. Not by word. 100 ways are there to prove you. A lot of signs are there. Sign language is there. Egoistic wife is there, husband will prove you are wrong. I like that way of Gurudev. He sat down. Very few people know this aspect of Gurudev. Anandamayi Ma came, 1972. And again the same thing happened. He sat at the feet of Anandamayi Ma. And the topic was, they say, okay, please. So Anandamayi Ma was a great respected saint of Bengal at that. So they put a mic near her. And then they said, okay, announcement was, Gurudev's asana was kept as it. He said, please talk. So Anandamayi Ma said, kya bolna, what to talk? Chup ho gayi. Ab brahmachari was already, Guruji was a student at that time. So he used to narrate. Now everybody wanted to hear something. We are gross-minded. ये कहाँ से समझ में आया क्या बोलना? न तत्र चक्षुर गच्छति वाग गच्छति. Who will understand? Otherwise we'll sleep. Bhai, if we don't listen to something, we'll go into slumber. 2 gears only we work. Either highly disturbed or go into slumber sleep. Two stations we have. Either superactive, hyperactive, disturbed mind, or we just go gaye bhai. No, quiet, illumined mind. ये तो साधना से आता है ना. That comes by samskar sadhana. That tapasya is required. Gurudev said, give me the mic. He spoke on 1 hour on this topic, what to say. But the topic I am telling, he didn't forget that what he was. What is our real status? Really we are nobody. One mosquito can enter your nose and you cannot sit here after that. Simple mosquito. If he enters here mosquitoes are not there. Mosquitoes, not there. But if it enters, supposing, you could go outside India, then you will know that. And it enters into your mind. You cannot sit here, forget about listening. It has already gone inside. Because you have taken a breath. Because you have abhyas of pranayam, anulom vilom you do. Kumbhak, Rechak, etc. you do every day. Then you held. So you, by mistake, you inhaled very fast. Now it has gone here somewhere. Gaya wo. Please have sympathy, it's dying. You cannot do anything. Humility is the result of your non-forgetfulness of the truth, of the God, of the Guru, of what I got and what I gave. The big disparity between what I gave and what I got, result of the understanding of that is humility. Can you give sunlight back? Can we give something to the Guru also? What Gurudev gave or all saints gave. Okay, let us plan something. Let us give them back everything. But you cannot give it. Even if you want, you cannot give it. सब धरती कागज करूं, लेखन सब बन रहा है, 7 समुद्र की मसी करूं, गुरु गुण लिखा न जाए. If whole earth is made the plate, the paper also, and all the oceans are the ink also, all the trees are the pen also, then still you cannot write it. We cannot give back. This non-forgetfulness of this fact is the beauty of a person. And if this understanding is there, and if something is happening outside, this understanding will dissolve everything. Right understanding will dissolve the situational complexity. Situational sadness will disappear in your right understanding of humility. The attachment is a wrong understanding. Why? Because when you are attached, you feel he will give me joy. He is a source of joy. He will love me a lot. He loves me a lot. He is everything for me. अरे वो पागल आदमी क्या तुमको प्यार करेगा? He is a bundle of flesh and bones. You are loving a bundle of flesh and bones. शर्म नहीं लगती तुमको? Why don't you take one bag and put some bones from the hospital? And embrace that bones. Put in some flesh and put in some blood also in that. Blood, mucus, I can't mention everything. That hair, you like hair also, no? Put hair also. And love him. You don't know that, you forget that what is this. Whom are you loving? You instead of loving, you don't know that no person is meant for giving life into. This forgetfulness of the reality that this person is not God. This body is not God. God is expressing through the body. Love that, the one who is expressing. Hatred is also forgetfulness. What? I forgot that this person cannot give me sorrow. Sorrow I manufacture inside. I have a sorrow manufacturing machine. Little raw product is required. I got negligence of 2 minutes. I went to you and I said, hello, how are you? Hari Om. You saw 2 minutes and went away. Again I said, hello. Hari Om. Okay. It was hardly 2 minutes. After that, my machine started. Factory started. Burning thought manufacturing factory I have. How can he say like that? Who is he? What he thinks about himself? He cannot say Hari Om also. I didn't say anything. I didn't ask him money. I didn't ask him anything. Who is he? Who the heaven is he? What he thinks about himself? He's God or what? One day I'll also show me. And I will never, whole life, I will die also. I will not give him water. I will not ask a water from him. What? If I die, then I'll ask for juice. This understanding, this forgetfulness, that there is no issue bigger than God. There is only one matter in this world, that is God only is the important matter. ये पिद्दी एक पागल आदमी हमको नमस्ते करे ना करे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Here people are mad. I was going in a small child, I was 12-year-old. I was walking with the cycle. One boy was there, one person was there. He said, hey, I will hit you badly. I'll hit you badly. So I thought, how can you hit me? So I parked my cycle. I said, why you will hit me? What wrong I have done? He said, no, I'll hit you badly. What do you think about yourself? I said, I don't know you. I never talked to you. Why you hit me? The person said, come here. Pagal hai. Don't get into him. Then sympathy came. Instead of anger, sympathy came. Arey bechara. Then I thought anybody was passing this, I'll hit you. Then I understood. Then understanding. Here people are mad. They won't give you love. They don't give you respect. Here God is the only one who will understand you. So don't want anything what they can't give. And don't define yourself from somebody. When you define yourself from somebody, you defile yourself. Define yourself from God only. You don't know one person who is taking you too high, he will drop you today, tomorrow like hot potato, although you are thin. World is not a defining sense. Don't define yourself. He made me small. I am feeling small. No. I am of the God. I am already small at his feet. What will he make small? I am already very small. I am dasasya dasu am. 100 times. This is what Shabri's knowledge was. Read Valmiki Ramayana. Shabri's knowledge was, I am the servant. Oh God, Ram, I am the servant of your servant of your servant of your servant of your servant. He kept on saying 100 times. That was her knowledge. What you can disturb? हम तो वैसे ही छोटे हैं. Good you did not offer me namaskar. I am not worth offering namaskar. I am not worth. My only worth is only I am at the feet of God. God gave me this body for bhajan. That is my only worth. This not forgetting, you will never have anger and dvesh. Got my mind. All mistakes are you missed to remember something important. Calm is there. I think only joy is in this person. What is joy in this person? Joy is in flesh and bones. Joy is in flesh and bones. I told you, take one bag and hug that bag. Competition is there. He is going ahead of me. Already he is ahead. I told you I don't have a lot of talents. Accept this fact. God is expressing through him. Let him go ahead. Anyway, I don't have. My only glory is I am at feet of God. I have no competition because I am not in the track. If you are running you want something of the world, you have to be on the track. When I want the God, God is not on the track. I want God only. So God is everywhere. So I am not a racer. Anyway, आगे बढ़ जाओ भाई. If I wanted fame, I will be running. And you are ahead of me. I wanted God. You don't know what's the heaviness of this word smriti, how much it communicates. Oh. Is it clear? Next word. Thank God is over. So next, satyam shaucham daya kshanti tyaga santosh arjavam shamodamas tapas samyam titiksho paratishrutam jnanam viraktirashwaryam shauryam tejo balam smriti swatantram kaushalam kanti dhairyam mardamam evacha. Got it? Since so many days I am seeing you are asking, got it? Every day I see the same thing. So, I think this dharma prakaran will continue till Srishti is over? No, in few days it will be over. So next word is swatantram. Swatantram is there. Such a beautiful topic is there. Enjoy. I'm enjoying. So, swatantram. Swatantram means freedom. It is not the freedom of the country. Non-understand. Very beautiful word is there. First is your physical freedom. Our habit should be such so that you are feeling free. One wrong habit makes physically very bound. Supposing you are smoking. No, none of you smoke. No? Left, no? Everybody. So if you don't have a physical habit, then after that, देखो ध्यान देना, needs of the body please fulfill. Give it rest, give it food, give it water, give it vitamin B, C, D, whatever you take. Take beetroot juice, take apple, take banana, take mango. Don't go for mango shake, I'm the only mango. Or you can take, something. यहाँ तक ठीक है. When physical needs convert into mental cravings, born out of my ignorance in some joy in some subject, then you have put into yourself trouble. Dhyan dena. Two things I said. Physical needs are there, God has made the body. Some physical need is there. Shuddhyadishcha chikitsyatam pratidinam bhikshaushadam bhujyatam. Shankaracharya Bhagavan says, every day eat food. For what? Remove this disease called hunger. And disease is removed by medicine. So food is a medicine. If you don't take food as a medicine, you will have to take medicine as food. Lot of medicine you have to consider. You don't go. But when I have mental insistences, no, this I like. This particular cheese pasta is like. This is what. I like drinking. I like smoking. I like this kind of clothes. This particular clothes I like. This particular bed I like. No, please. I like this room only. Dekho. Physically don't spoil your sense organ and body. And moment you give something, body will start demanding that. Don't give. Break the habit. Break that habit. Have a very good physical habits. So you feel very free from the body's clutches. If you get up early, you will feel free from the body's. If you have put a schedule, you will feel free. Body cannot dominate upon me. This is my eating time, sleeping time, walking time, drinking time. Drinking means tea drinking. This is my breakfast time. This is my satsang time. Body, come on. The body is very nicely machined. Car goes very well. But when the car is punctured, then you know how difficult the car becomes. How difficult the car is there when it is punctured or it is something is wrong. So when you don't have a body which you have, some habit you have made, that mind is demanding a lot through the body, then that is called aswatantram. You have lost. You are not having independence from the body. Body is a tool. It is making us a fool. And you are so cool. ऐसी मत करो भूल. This will become a shul. और हमारी हो जाएगी, सब मिट जाएंगे धूल. So that should not be there. Body is a tool, it should not make us a fool. You don't give, every day kheer and sivai to the mobile. It's a tool. You don't put kheer because my mobile likes that. Mobile is only meant for charging for a certain moment. She says, don't put it after it is already charged 100%. Battery will be destroyed. Okay, I charge it, I take it out. After that, you don't put on new things, or you go flower, you cover the body, cover it with some fancy kind of, there are covers are there. You can use the cover, but not that golden cover has to be there. Use the body as a very tool. No need to give attention where body does not require that. Don't spoil the habits of the body. This is one area. Now second area is typical. Can I go ahead? What work you have? Continue. So second area is a little difficult area. If you want to be independent, what is the difficult area? Difficult area when you live the life every day, moment to moment. There is something called God of the moment. And there is something called ego of the moment. Well, what? God of the moment? Yes. You are expected to give attention to certain work, certain person, certain place. At every moment, whom you have to give attention, you decide or God decides? We decide. Now, please listen to the question. Give attention to that. I am asking the question, whom you have to give attention, who decides whom you should give attention? God decides. Whom you give attention, that is ego wants to decide. Dhyan dena. It is not your freedom, I won't give you attention in my life. No, God will decide this is the God of the moment. You give attention to this person, give attention to this work, give lot of attention to this matter. This issue requires lot of thought now. Give 1 hour to it. Why? It requires lot of thought. That is called God of the moment. Gurudev went, somebody is in Bhiksha. Somebody invited. They invited him and 3-4 ladies talked. They grouped together talking something else. Arey bhai, he is the God of the moment. Give him attention right now. Sit there whole day and night, you will already gossip and get fat. Already you are doing that. This is a moment of bhakti. So every time there is a God-given, God has already put yourself in writing. Right now, this person should give attention on this topic for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours. And that topic, that action, that person, that is the God of the moment. That issue should be thought about. And there is the ego of the moment. And please note, when I say give attention, it means 3 things. What 3 things? Attitude, altitude, and latitude. That means about this situation, what attitude I should have. What? Find out. From whom? From him only. Number 2, what should be attitude? My inside God should be getting more space. After my action is over, I should be. God of the moment should take you to the God of the heart. I will be with my God. I don't want to be with anybody else. But he is troubling me a lot. No, what attitudes you have to have, that you have to think about now. I'm not saying person is a God. The attitude, altitude, and latitude is the God towards that person. What is latitude? No. Please don't sleep. I am saying attitude, that in my heart, at the end of action is over, I will do this action with so much vigor that I will be with my Lord. I will be very happy. I don't want to carry any burden of any person of any time, at any place, in any manner. I want to be with my Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva. I want to just after this action, I will go into meditation. I want that state of mind. Oh, this is my attitude. What is my altitude? I want altitude bigness. I want some bigger thoughts so that everybody is benefited by my actions. Oh, that is altitude, yes. But what is latitude? Where from you brought latitude? This is geography class or what? Latitude means area of coverage. Not only altitude, you only know geography, don't know English properly. Latitude means area. Your area of work is this, not other area. Don't interfere in anybody else's area. You have been given this task, finish it. Don't intrude in anybody else's area. That is not your area. Whether he is doing right or wrong, you keep quiet. At the most, if somebody is there, you can tell this work can be done, but you don't poke your small nose there. Firstly, your nose is small, and you try to poke. It's not your area. Yes, you can always suggest something, but don't try to intrude in somebody's area. Somebody is in charge of this garden, somebody is in charge of building, somebody maintenance, somebody back garden, somebody maid, somebody, painting, somebody in charge of Swamiji, something. So everybody has their areas, you also have your areas. God has defined you. So please, I'm repeating it. Your attitude, altitude and latitude. Be very fixed. That God has said, find out what should my attitude should be. Bolo, Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasya dhyatma chetasa. After this action, I should be closer to God. But what about the outer action? I want money. Money is wanted. But that is not a main thing. It is not a main thing. Mine is some byproduct is there. You don't purchase cow for cow dung. Cow dung anyway you will get it. So getting into the world only for money, you are getting a cow dung, not the milk. You get the cow for milk, butter, ghee, malai, rabdi, सब कुछ मान लेते हैं, सब मिठाई वगैरह मान लेते हैं भाई. Curd is also required. Curd. You don't have no, I want only the cow dung. Dekho, cow dung, anyway you will get it. If you work, definitely you will get some money. But don't want that and leave the milk portion. Work is to milk His grace so that I can get Guru, I can get God, I can get a conducive situation that my satsang doesn't go away. Because I know, many times I said that He is the one who is running the show. So let Him be happy upon me and give the best what is required. Let Him be on my side. If the principal of the institution is there, supposing he is like the principal, so teacher must be thinking he should be on my side. Teacher won't fight with him. I hope so. But don't fight. Because you have to sanction a lot of things, certain things. It is in your hand. With attitude, we don't create differences with God. He will really make your life a hell. For Duryodhana he did it. Bhagavan said, why you disrobed? Why you asked to drag her by the hair? She is my Draupadi. She is my devotee. Name bhakta pranashyati. Dushyasan, you try to, take out the sari. You don't know simple common sense that women should be respected irrespective of who she is. Enemies women also should be respected. You don't know this aspect. A person is known by how much respect he can give to the women. Okay, I'll tell you. He put the thought in him that twist his arms so much, you can take it out. Not don't operate. Twist and take it out. So much pain he should have. Don't create angry God. He's very dangerous. What prarabdha he will give, you can never imagine also. Action is it is an expression it is a flower. Swakarmana tam abhyarcha. Please be in my favor. Nothing you can do in your mind also if he is not with you. So my attitude should be this. Altitude, nobody should be disturbed from me. Yasman no dvijate loka. Lokan no dvijate yasa. I'm thinking something big. Everybody should get joy. From my character, from my words, from my walking, from my talking. Even animals should get joy. Even plants should get joy when I walk. I should talk to plant also, how are you? Altitude. And latitude, this is area of my action. This is my area. This is my worship. This is my worship puja room. This is my area. But there is, what did you say? What was the word I gave you? Moment of God. God of the moment. Ego said no. I don't agree. I wanted this, it didn't happen. Look. Ego is a God opposer. I wanted this from particular person I wanted. I want a person. I want outer thing. Ego is very gross thing. It doesn't want internal thing. It doesn't want an elevated thought. It has nothing to do with attitude. Other ego has an attitude. He thinks I am big. Why not he should do like that? She is my wife. Wife says no, he is my husband. Why not he should sit with me? And we should have coffee? Today is Friday, Thursday. Weekend has started. Where weekend has started? Because after Friday evening is there. No, it is eve of the weekend. Why not he sits with me? 8 hours he can give to the computer. Not 1 hour for me. I'm worse than a laptop. This is why I'm married. Why didn't he marry a laptop? So I made one mala. I said, please put that mala on the laptop. Let him marry. Let him talk. I have nothing to do. I'm only a maid. I'm a legal maid. I just want to give. He wants to get a cooked food only. That's it. What else is required in my life? He said, okay, I'm putting the laptop. No, keep it. No, I don't require you. This is ego-dominated moment of the ego. What was the day is not a day. It is composed of lot of sessions. Sometimes you go through it 7 to 9. Who was dominating on your mind, not outside? I'm doing puja, nobody is taking photograph. Meditation, I am sitting so straight for so long. You took photograph of meditation. Whole back started paining, not one photograph was there on meditation. This is my attitude. This is ego. This is a moment of the ego. We spoil our day by making moment of the ego. And problem is, when you give the wrong attention, because all this freedom is giving right attention to the right issue for a long time. Only again say, slowly say, I am feeling so bound by this definition. No, it is the definition of freedom. Definition of freedom. Definition of freedom is giving right attention to the right attitude, altitude and latitude. I'm not saying a person. Never attend a person. Attend the thought of the person, inside the person. You are giving attention to the right attitude for a long time. Right attitude. Nahi bhai. Attitude, you are giving a right attitude to some issue, person, situation. For a long time, so that what you feel, what you feel? You feel there is no problem anywhere in this world. Anywhere in the world, I am the problem. Problem is inability to give the right attention to the right issue and right matter. Problem is you are giving attention to the wrong matter. Have you married him? Yes. Who is he? He is my husband. What do you want? He should give time to me, no doubt. But what is he working for? He says so much of load is there. He is earning. And you are eating and putting on weight, right? Fees has to be given. Please understand from his point of view. Loving is, giving yourself is called loving. I should not exist. God should be existing. I have no value. I should not have, don't talk to me. Don't give me any attention. The feeling that I should not get any attention from anybody is called loving the God. And such people will definitely get attention from the world, from the God. If you don't want attention from anybody in the world, you will get attention from the God. Moment you start negating yourself in the world, God will lift you up. And moment you try to prove yourself in the world, God will disprove your existence. If you want to be existent, please disprove your existence from the world. Live as if this person is not existing. But ego wants its own pound of flesh. My moment, you did not talk, you did not see me, you did not attend to me, you give only 1 cup of tea, I take 3. Every day you give me 3 cups. Today you give me 1 cup, you ran away. I took 2 hot water. This is what you are doing to me, underline. This is ego moment of the ego. We make the God moment into ego moment, attachment moment, hatred moment. And altitude is so low. Why? I should be happy, not others. In my periphery, there is nobody else. Therefore, I'm lonely. I have an island. So what I have done in my world, in my mind, I created chains. I can't think more than you. And God-dominated moment, I created space. Earlier I was thinking this much. After embracing you, my space increased. After loving you, my space increased more. After accepting the difficulties, I said, okay, God wanted to give me cancer, let Him give me cancer. My space increased. He said, my Guru shouted on and beat me. He has all the right. Let him shoot me also. That is also my prasad. That is I increased in my space. Beauty of life is your space increased of thinking, of dispassion. Said your space and God's space are not two. Increased space is called God. And decreased space in the mind is called lost God. Chains are called lost God. So I have to convert the moment, that is called swatantram. Don't create chains. Don't create walls. You will suffocate. He is also mine, he is also mine. You hate me, still I love you. And I love you as if nobody has loved you like that. This even desire to love without cause is called godliness. I have come to break my chains. Any walls, break it, bring it down. Is it clear? This is swatantram. But no, I will do my way. You hit the highway. Satrajit was there in Bhagavat. Satrajit. He had a golden money, jewel. Samantak money. Bhagavan Krishna said, by Satrajit, give it to Ugrasen. Or you give the money, certain amount of gold which it gives every day. You can take or share it. Nothing in this world belongs to one person. No one person also belongs to one person. He said, oh, Krishna is greedy. Oh, so much complication. Ultimately, Satrajit was murdered by Shatadhanva. Because he didn't obey God. He didn't make the money God of the God, moment of the God. Anything we don't make it. This is not my son. This is the son of the God. This is the wife of the God. This is the house of the God. Ashram of the God. Body of the God. Bhagavat of the God. And that is what makes the spiritual life little beautiful also or difficult also. If you can, wrong attention if you give to some issue or some thought, it will blow up. You are feeding the demon. And that demon will beat you inside only. Nobody outside will get beaten. If you have attachment with somebody, that you are feeding a demon. That demon will demand a lot. You are creating a demanding personality whose demand cannot be fulfilled, boss. It is your loss. By feeding my attachment to this person, I'm giving too much attention in my mind to this person. So good, so nice hair, so nice eyes, so nice glasses. He's so nice nature, talks so much. He should be mine, he should be mine. My dear, pagal, you are creating a dangerous personality inside. You will demand so much that he cannot give you. Attachment means non-fulfillable ichha, non-fulfillable demand. Hatred means non-fulfillable demand. Ego means it cannot be fulfilled. You will always move as unfulfilled person. You don't understand this point. Don't make it an ego moment of the ego. It is a moment of the God. Lakshmanji's each moment was moment of the God. Ravan, moment of the ego. He couldn't make it. This is Swatantra. After action, I don't get. Please note, your achievement is not outer success. Achievement is, hello, Hari Om. Which thought is important? Because you have to sleep with thought. You have to live with thought. You have to lie on thought. You don't sleep on the bed. Huh? You don't sleep on you're not resting on the chair and couch. And not saying, ouch. It's not like that. You rest on your thought. And you suffer from which thought you created. This is Swatantram. Give right attention to the right issue for a long time, in spite of being challenged. That is called freedom. No issue bothers me. No person is the source of my disturbance. Nobody. I'm happy, I'm very happy. I am not a different person, but I know how to give the attention. I give a right attention. This is saintliness.